Hi, back again. Got some yellow squash. One of my neighbors gave it to me out of the garden just recently. And so what I'm going to do is make a quick 90-minute recipe of everything cut. A little bit of olive oil in the bottom of each. A little bit of garlic powder. A little bit of minced onions. You could use whole onions if you want, but I don't have a lot of room in these cavities today. I'm going to give it a little bit of an Italian flair with a little bit of mild giardiniera, about a tablespoon in each. Piece of carrot in each here. There you go. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of chicken broth, which will help cook and soften everything. Give it a nice rich flavor. A little bit of corn and tomato that I prepared a few episodes ago. Just this little base. Now I'm going to take some herbs. Got some basil leaves, thyme, and what was this one?
Oregano.
Oregano. Okay. Now I'm going to just give it a few little slices of potato. Nothing special potato, just a russet Idaho special baking potato. Because this is normally going to be baked. But a funny thing happened on the way to the grill today. I have a little friend out there, a little frog. He sometimes hangs around my control panel. And during this kind of heat, I don't like to bother him. So I decided I don't want to cook him. I don't want to burn him. So I'm just going to leave him alone, and we're going to cook this inside today. I'm going to take a little bit of Italian sausage. I'm just going to put it on one. An Italian meatball. And the final touch, which I didn't bring out, sorry about that, a little bit of ketchup. Ketchup on something like this turns into a nice little an Italian flavored sauce when it cooks. And that's it. Come over here to the stove, turn the frying pan on.
Cast iron.
Cast iron.
No oil?
No, you don't need oil in this. The pan already is oiled up. And that's it. You just sit that in. Now I'm going to keep it on a high to a mild, and it's going to take every bit of 45 minutes to cook.
Cover?
I'm going to cover it too. And that's it. The heat will get trapped underneath the cover. Everything is going to cook just nice. It's going to be similar to being in the oven. Like I said, I was going to do it in the barbecue grill, my oven style. It's 90 degrees out here. I'm not going to use the oven inside the kitchen. So, cast iron skillet. I'll get back to you later. Hello. My timer went off, which means 20 minutes has elapsed. So I'm going to pick up the lid and see what's happening. As you can see, still cooking. Still a little bit on the hard side. The meatballs are getting nice and soft. Of course, the ketchup, which is now turning into a little bit of a red sauce, is looking good. Let's take a little quick peek at the bottom. How's my assistant? How's that look?
Good.
Okay, no
So
burn.
nope, a little brown.
A little brown, that's good. So I'm going to set this timer for another 20 minutes. I keep putting the tools in the way. For about another 20 minutes. Put the lid back on. And I'll see you again in 20 minutes. 20 minutes again elapsed. And about a minute left in that 20. I put a little bit of water in the bottom of the pan just to give it a little bit of a steaming. All that'll do, the steam will just kind of liven up everything that's on the top, melt the cheese a little bit more. And now we'll bring out one of these beauties. Turn off the heat. What I'll do here is I'll just give you a little cut into this. I'm going to cut all the way through. Normally I just scoop it out. So I'll do it at the back. The skin is hard, but the flesh is nice and soft. So maybe I won't cut all the way through.
I'll scoop it when I eat it.
Basically, this here would be your final product. Nice, cooked, hot, steamy, just delicious. That's all I have for you today.
Looks great.
This is a 90-second-ish pro show. And so a lot of people like squash. If you've never tried it, buy one at the store. They're inexpensive, easy to cook, and they taste good too. Thanks.